let's pop in YouTube or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't even have an intro for myself. Whatever, what's good, YouTube? It's King of Rage here, playing Killing Floor 2. This game is free to get on PlayStation. I'm not sure on PC. But anyways, I am playing Versus Survival. Now, Versus Survival, there are two teams. One are the humans, one are the Zeds. The Zeds works is there's a certain amount of Zeds that will spawn. It'll randomly select Zeds for you to pick, and players can become them. Well, the goal of the enemy team is, well, the humans, is to survive till the final wave and try to defeat the boss, which will be randomly selected as a player. Alright, so I'm on the Zed team right now, and it'll randomly select me to be a Zed. Now, the thing about the Zeds are, when you are selected as one, or if you're an alpha, which is what they're basically called, you have special abilities, like from the different ones. For example, like, the only time you'll get these is on Suicidal and Hell on Earth. You'll get these special types of Zeds. Now, they're unique because they're they're controlled, different from the AIs, but the Crawler here has his lights. R2 is your light, heavy, and suicide, which will drop a bunch of poison onto the ground and deal a bit of bloat damage. Well, damage like a bloat would. As you saw there, I did that because it wasn't going to be too useful. Also, I ended up poisoning him, so he'll be taking a little damage over time. There's a timer. Alright, so with the bloat here, I have this ability. Any character with a weapon will have the will get the chance to block, which basically blocks any spots on them that will deal extra damage, which we'll see if I'm any other character. Bloat can place down mines and puke. Mines do the fucking poison damage, but deal a lot more, while my puke will just inflict them with a longer duration of poison. My heavy is my belly bounce when I'm moving, and then that's my normal heavy when I'm standing still. That is my R2. I'm the last Zed, and the one thing that they did a failsafe of is if you're the last Zed, you have to attack humans after a certain amount of time. The fuck am I getting shot from? Fuck it. Now, there's a point system at work here. It's not just you survive, you win. Each team will get to play as the Zeds and the humans. So, as you saw, he's able to poison a large group, but the main deal that works is Zeds have to stop them from reaching, 4 rounds in totals. Each round will give you a certain amount of points to the enemy team. Your objective is to stop them from getting those points, basically by trying to kill them with the rounds. If not, they also get a penalty. Well, basically the more a player dies, the more points are taken off from their total score. So basically at the end of this, it's all about who has the more points overall. Basically, if you make it to 4 waves, you get 4,000. I think 3, you get 3,000. I think it's 1,000 per wave. And we're probably gonna lose. I am a husk. Now, these characters do this. I have my fully charged shot, which sends an explosive fire type bomb. This is my close range, my melee, and my suicide just does explosive damage, no fire involved. Also, my backpack, with this, if I'm shot enough in my backpack, I will self-destruct without knowing, and it'll be instant. And for this character, he doesn't get to block. So I think I may have lied with saying any character with a bladed weapon would be better put in perspective. And with this, with the husk, you usually want to stay back and use this to your advantage. Just snipe and deal as much damage as possible. The flamethrowers for when they get up close to you or you want to get up close to them. One thing, I'm not equipped to deal with berserkers and shit. Also, he's probably got vampire after every kill heals or some shit like that. I don't have time to look at player stats. And that's the total amount of Zeds that players can respawn as. Zeds will respawn normally, and it turns out I got a friend. Towards the third round, we'll start getting Scrakes. They are counted as large Zeds. Now, the good thing about fire is that's damage over time. See, they died, so they're gonna lose, I think, about 400 points. Also, that blue bar above them is armor. That takes a majority of the hits if they don't have a perk that makes all damage go to armor. Also, one thing about that is sirens go directly to health with their screams, unless they do a melee attack. What you saw right there is a Clot, Alpha Clot. And they have an ability called Rally, which will increase nearby allies' damage. Also, any Zeds that aren't Alphas will be put into a temporary run. Like aggressive state. And here's the failsafe and work. I haven't done any damage to a human, so therefore it's going to drain my health little by little. Now that, I'm not sure how much damage it does. I think it may act like a EMP. As you saw there, he exploded me, so I did do explosive damage to him. He's most likely gonna win this. If anything, he's gonna be a little bitch and run out the timer. Well, nope, he's gonna run out their health via just running away like a bitch. That's his plan. He's gonna use the fucking carousel to just hit him. Little fucking bitch. By the way, it's early in the morning. I didn't really sleep last night, so keep that in mind. I'm tired. Alright, what level is that fucking level 13? I need to kill him. Yeah, I gotta definitely kill that little bitch if I spawn as a Scrake. By the way, I'm in a party chat, so they don't hear me and I don't hear them. I decided to make a video because, what the fuck, I thought it'd be fun. Also, I'm trying to level up my character. We won. I guess he left, or I'm not sure how we won that, but alright, that's the amount of points. Oh yeah, we're switching teams. Alright. I'm gonna go as my gunslinger. I'm working on getting the Mr. Perky level 25 trophy. Basically, like I said, reach level 25 to earn that trophy, then I've gotten every trophy in the game. Yes, I waste a lot of my time on this game. I find it fun. Fuck off. Fuck off if you think I'm a no life. I'm not sure how to explain my class, so no fucking clue. He's mainly a dual wield type. Now that's a player controlled, like earlier, but we're gonna see them in action. Main thing you'll see about crawlers in this is instead of just attacking, they'll just straight up suicide because they're like a really weak. By the way, what you saw me throwing there was my character's nail bomb. It does explosive damage, but also if they're hit by the nails, will stun any Zed, including alphas, allowing you to get a majority of headshots without them being able to fight back until the stun is over. It can be useful, especially if you're being chased down by a bunch of flesh bounce and shit like that, and being good to get some off your back. And one thing though, I have a bit of a hard time hitting fucking alphas. Man. Before the round ends, yeah, before the round ends, you got support. Always pick up ammo from him before the round ends. That way, next round you'll actually have access to ammo. The specific weapon I want, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. The centerfire. Centerfire is an OP, well, basically an upgraded version, and oh my god, we were losing people. This is the gun I want if you haven't seen my other video on this. I don't care about this, but, well, I don't care about the grenades, but this is OP because it is a one-shot to bloat heads, easily takes down normal Scrakes. It's my favorite gun in the game. We have 2 supports. Count them, 2. Now, the thing about support is when they hit level 20, they can actually give you armor for picking up ammo from them. It's a level 20 perk, and you have to select between that and, I think, increased damage. Now, anything lesser usually ends up getting... I'm not even sure how the fuck you block that. Usually anything lesser than a bloat can easily be fucked up by this. Now, it one-shots normal bloats. I'm not sure about alphas. Also, it's a one-shot to fucking huskbacks. So, crawler, that's a siren. Those can be deadly and devastating. As you see, I'm missing a lot of my shots. It's a bit hard when they've got like moving targets like this. Check it. It does more damage than my dual magnums. I'm not sure why I'm missing that many shots. Sorry, I'm a bit of a... This character is not really built for being completely accurate. Sharpshooter's mainly that. But technically this is a sharpshooter class gun, but it's in my perk weapons. As you saw, it makes quick work of any Zed I can really lay this bullet on. He's just jumping around. Also, I almost forgot to mention, bloats can be exploded like that. If they take enough damage to the body, you can cause them to explode, spilling little poison everywhere. God damn it. And that's the effect of the proximity mine that the bloats can place down. Yep. Can be annoying, especially if they set up a trap, because that can completely fuck up your armor. They can actually activate these. Oh wait, I actually didn't know that. I don't see why he keeps running. He has to kill us. If he doesn't attack any of us or deal any damage, he will start losing health over time and eventually die out. Like you saw earlier, it's the failsafe. Learned that the hard way. I'm not sure why it shows 2 Zeds on the map when there's only 1 left. Hopefully that fixes out. Oh, it glitched out to where... Huh? Oh, thank God. I thought for a second it bugged out. Try to get my ass kicked. Also, I don't have any friends around, so I don't have anybody to talk to or fuck around with, which is why I'm kind of boring. I still get weird, just I'm a lot weirder with friends around. So then, don't fucking bet money, bitches. I can be funny. Also, I'm tired. This doesn't fucking help. Anybody want to give me coffee? You in the background. Coffee. No? Well, I'm going to have to shoot you in the dick now. Don't die. No. Just come take your dick shooting like... I really had to buy armor. I had armor can spawn and that gives you 100. Ammo crates give you ammo and grenades. That... it's flashlight. I mean, if you guys really want to, you can download this game and, you know, maybe I'll hang out with you if I'm not playing with friends. Maybe. Bank on it, just maybe though. All depends on my situation. I'm not sure if I made 2 videos today or if I made 1 today. It's going up at different time. Hope you all enjoyed the Friday the 13th one. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I'm sorry for you guys not being able to hear the people in the background. I'm not really sure, because I'm kind of new to this type of shit, so I'm not really sure how to make their voices kind of come up more. I'm gonna have to ask Wolf about that. He might know the problem. Remember, I'm using my PlayStation as recording software, so not gonna get grade A quality shit. Trust me though, once I get everything set up, once I start buying shit for this, I'll start making quality content. Hopefully. Like I said, I'm still new to everything like this, so it's gonna take me a while to get this shit down. Also, sorry if I've been blowing your guys' eardrums out. I'm not really good at controlling my fucking volume of voice. Kind of have a loud type of voice. This gun does demolish 2 enemies, though. I think we're gonna have a Scrake spawning. Basically, Scrakes are, well, you'll see if one will spawn. Didn't hear the audio cue. Must have already killed it, maybe? Maybe they'll spawn on the same wave. Basically, a Scrake is a big Zed, well, with the fucking texture pack, not texture pack, with the current update, he's gonna look like a monkey. That's an alpha. I'm a terrible fucking shot, I'm sorry. Basically, it's a monkey with a chainsaw, and it has high resistance to explosive damage. I'm not even sure how I did that. Don't give me praise. I guess that was just a lucky shot. Pump action, give me my center fire, fill everything up. This is what I want. I want my dual magnums. Because the deal about, well, as you'll see, they do my Centerfire does a little more damage than my Magnums, but they have high penetration, a high range. Wait, no, this has higher range. They have higher penetration and a fire rate. This is a little more damage and has a lot more range. Pistol. Yeah, one thing though, don't suggest certain weapons to me that are outside of my perk class, because I'm not going to use them. Don't suggest you should try out this weapon and shit. 100 Zeds are going to spawn, so that's going to be a lot of players, and I know for a fact a Flesh Pound and a Strake will spawn, so you go to see those in action. Flesh Pound well, I like to call them grinders, but, well, I used to call them grinders, but, a Flesh Pound deal is he's kind of like got 2 grinders on his hands, and, he is like the tank and damage dealer of all the Zeds, besides the boss. So that takes a lot of shots to take down. Basically, that Zed is somebody you don't really want to 1v1. And that's its audio cue. So you're going to see him in action. Husk. What the fuck is he? I want to get you guys to see this bitch. There he is. That is a alpha Flesh Pound or player controlled Flesh Pound. Now his weak points are his head and that little glowing thing you see in the middle of his chest. Right now I'm in a panic, so I'm throwing down my grenades. I usually do this. And a Scrake is spawning too. Now, also Flesh Pounds can enter 2 modes. The Rage mode is their powerful form, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time. They have the normal form when they just walk around. Rage, they will block off their chest and head and will charge you down, dealing extra damage. One of their attacks, if they get the lucky chance, will deal about 50 damage from experience. He's probably low on health, and I don't think we get to see. Oh wait, Scrake's over there. I might be able to show you guys this one too. Remember, they're white and blue because they're alphas and player controlled. Alright, you guys are... Do you see a Scrake? I will go around and fucking... I'm going to show you guys a Scrake. Keeps running. Back of you bitch, I gotta show him this. Now, there it is. There's a Scrake. See him? Now, one thing about every Zed is if you hit their weapons, bullets will bounce off. And large Zeds and others, certain Zeds can block off important parts. Like I said earlier, the Flesh Pound is his chest, the middle of his chest, where that little core is, and his head. Scrake is his face, because that's the only area he's willing to block. The rest of them are their heads. Flesh Pound's the only one with an alternate weak point. Each one has armor in different places, or will have a bladed weapon, so they're able to block off hits. Let's throw this because I spent all mine. That is a level 25 gunslinger. Now the thing about level 25 is that I can get master techniques, in which anytime I enter Z time, I will have a temporary perk of it up. Now Z time is when everything goes into slow motion, like you've been seeing. If you do something certain, it'll activate. Now boss wave are most likely going to get Patriarch. And see, the quotation marks is the player they've selected to be Patriarch. Now, the one thing about Patriarchs is that they will spam missiles and minigun. Also, Patriarch is almost always invisible. But all you gotta do is look close enough and you'll see right through. It's kind of like a fucking Predator invisibility. Now his weak points are his weak points for the boss is his head is not a weak point. You do as much damage as you do to his body. His weak points are his giant arm and the middle of his stomach. Not the mechanical one, the fleshy one. Get the fuck out of that attack because it's like guaranteed to kill. Also, when he does that, it does a lot of damage if you're able to hit that. I'm looking for the dude who gives ammo. I guess I grabbed it. Now he's probably gonna run off and, yeah. Usually just jump to the side and shit. You see why I'm aiming for the arm? I'm doing a lot more damage than I would a body shot. He's got one more heal left before he's taking permanent damage. Never get hit directly by that or else you're going down guaranteed or you're going to be in one-shot range of any Zed. He's kind of being a bitch right now. I think he's over there. That sounds like he's a... Called it. That is his mortar. Now, with his mortar will do, it'll lock onto a random player, and the last location it saw them in will aim directly there. It's very easy to avoid, but if you don't, I'm guessing it deals a lot of damage like his rocket will. He fires 3, but they can easily be cut off. Also, throughout the match, players will be selected to become different Zeds. Just throwing a grenade, gonna grab ammo. I'm gonna try to use all the ammo on this and switch to my magnums. Now I'm gonna have to kind of get close to him, that way I'll be hitting a lot of the shots. Looks like he lost his cloak, so we're able to see wherever he's moving. Well, that little icon will appear. I don't know why he's aiming for my ass. And he's taking permanent damage. He cannot rely on heals anymore. Patriarch can only heal himself 3 times back up to full. Afterwards, it's permanent damage you're dealing. And see, there's usually, in this game, like it says, always keep moving. Well, like in Doom, to always stay on the move, standing still equals death. That is his minigun. That shit will rip through armor and deal damage to health. A lot of ammo packs and shit will spawn. Trying to get these out. These have a faster fire rate. And when he stands still like this, it's a lot easier to hit him in his weak point. just being a dick at this point. Damn it, I could have got the kill. I just need to reload. But we defeated Patriarch, meaning the enemy team's going to have way less points. Oh wait, no, that means we get a lot more points. And we won via, holy shit, by a lot. Not sure about the damage from boss penalty. I don't actually know how to initiate that type of shit. Oh shit, summer sideshow ticket. I guess that's gonna be all for Killing Floor. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you want. I really don't give a shit. And well, bye.